In the dark, shadowed hallways of power in Washington, nothing happens by accident. Lindsey Graham, the Republican hawk, who wasn't just a lawmaker under the Capitol dome, but the hidden architect holding the strings of American foreign policy. He was the man who transformed himself from an adversary of Trump into his closest, most influential advisor on fateful decisions. When his sudden death from a heart attack was announced, the world paused. But in the circles of international intelligence, coincidences don't exist. Graham was no ordinary man, and his sudden departure forces us to ask a terrifying question. Did he fall because of illness, or did Putin finally decide to remove one of Washington's most dangerous minds from his path? To understand what happened, we must understand the why. Graham was more than just a senator. He was the mastermind behind the total deterrence policy. Every time Donald Trump leaned toward de-escalation, it was Graham's voice in his ear, pushing him toward a hardline stance, supporting Ukraine and demanding sanctions that suffocated the Russian economy. He was the bridge connecting Trump's ambitions to the complex military strategies that shield NATO and counter Russian influence. To Moscow, Graham wasn't a politician to be ignored. He was a strategic obstacle. His influence on Trump's decisions was tangible, powerful, and deeply annoying to the Kremlin. Now, we reach the most controversial point. Medically, heart attacks are common. But in the secret files of intelligence agencies, there is a long history of untraceable poisons. Cyanide and other advanced chemical compounds are used in Black Ops precisely because they stop the heart, leaving the death looking like a natural, sudden failure. Is it plausible that a man of Graham's stature died so simply, just days after his critical mission to Kyiv? A trip where he flexed his political muscles and challenged the Kremlin head-on. This timing is not just a coincidence, it is intelligence timing at its finest. Eliminating someone of Graham's size at the peak of his anti-Russian campaign is a bloody message not just to Washington, but to everyone who dares to stand against Putin's ambitions. You might ask, why are there no massive international investigations? Why is the scene so quiet? The truth is, Washington itself is in a bind. Admitting that a Russian operative or an agent breached the heart of the American capital to settle scores with one of the top decision-makers is an admission of a catastrophic security failure. Sometimes, maintaining political stability is more important than uncovering the bitter truth. Lindsey Graham is gone, and the questions remain hanging like a long shadow over Washington. Was his death natural, as the newspapers claim? Or did Putin's long reach finally claim its most prized target in the heart of the White House? The truth may remain buried in secret intelligence archives, but in the great game of nations, death is always a political tool. Now, we turn it over to you. Was this the end of an era, or the beginning of a shadow war? Tell us your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the shadows of international politics.